Julie Chrisley's status with the Bureau of Prisons has been listed as not in custody for a few weeks now. Many people believe this is because the Chrisley Knows best star is being transported for her upcoming resentencing hearing. However, fans think that her longer travel time is due to her behavior behind bars. Here is what they're saying. Is Julie Chrisley being punished with slow transfer? There has been some speculation about where Julie Chrisley is since she has been listed as not in BOP custody. The reality TV star needs to be relocated to Atlanta for her upcoming hearing. It could take a day or two to transfer her to a new facility, but it seems like Julie has been in limbo for a while now. A Chrisley Knows best fan pointed out that prisons typically put people through weeks of travel in the system because of how they act. One Reddit user posted about Julie Chrisley's 3+ weeks of being transported. They said that a podcaster who is a felon has recently talked about the transfer process. Most of it is a rather miserable experience. There is no entertainment, no access to a phone, and you have to be cuffed the entire time. Even if you only had to travel 100 miles, the warden might choose a route that would have you pinballing across the country. Every night, the prisoners have to check into a new location. The Reddit user said that the felon podcaster claimed it was the warden's favorite thing to do if an inmate was complaining a lot. So someone like Julie Chrisley could be put through a slow transfer to wherever she needed to be. I have a feeling Julie is not having a good few weeks as she's moved to Atlanta for the hearing, the person concluded the post. Chrisley Knows best star to appear in court this month. Others were quick to chime in with their thoughts. One person claimed the slow transfer was the worst punishment any inmate could have. They call it diesel therapy. And it is every bit as bad as you've ever heard it was. Another person pointed out, it isn't uncommon for inmates to have several layovers on their way to where they need to be. A third person chastised Julie. The amount of complaining and blame shifting along with lack of any remorse by these cretins is exactly why Julie is taking the long route. Todd and Julie Chrisley were found guilty of tax evasion and bank fraud in 2022. Julie was sentenced to 7 years in prison and Todd received 12. The couple reported for their prison terms in January 2023, and in September their sentences were reduced. Todd's reduced sentence will bring him home 2 years earlier, and Julie's sentence was reduced by 14 months. The Chrisley Knows best star sentence was then vacated in July. It was determined that there wasn't sufficient evidence to claim that Julie was aware of the fraud prior to 2007. As we previously reported, Julie Chrisley attempted to get out of having to appear in court for her resentencing. However, a judge ruled that she would need to be there in person.